Did you know that you can get a yeast infection in your butt? When I tell you I just had the week from hell, I had no idea that you can get a yeast infection in your butt. Let me tell you how this all started. I'm minding my black owned business and I'm sitting in my dining room one morning. Well, the night before, I had eaten a whole bunch of pistachios. I love pistachios. Don't eat them that often, but I ate a whole bunch of pistachios. The next morning, I'm sitting in my dining room and I feel this little tingle in my butt area. And I was like, that's interesting. So naturally, I did a little wiggle on my seat, didn't think nothing of it, kept going on with my day. Little butt itch, jock itch, everybody gets a little itch down there. No big deal. Child, by that nighttime, that little itch turned into a severe, full blown itch fest. Okay? Now, if you guys have been connected to me for any amount of time, you know that I have been dealing with stomach issues for a very long time. And I just chalked it up to my stomach issues. I'm like, okay, great. Something I ate is like not sitting well with me. So this is going to run its course. I'm just going to drink a whole bunch of water like I always do. Eat my foods that grow out of the ground and grow off of trees more than I normally do because my body is feeling something. And so I'm just going to let this thing hopefully run its course. A couple days later, my butt was so raw. It hurt so bad. Now, I know there's a lot of information, TMI, but I'm here for it. If you're here for it, I'm here for it because everybody goes through shit, right? So my butt was so raw and I'm like, what in the world is going on? So a couple days and I'm like, I need to see a doctor because this is not going away on its own. I get to the doctor's office and I tell the doctor all of my symptoms and all of the things. And he says, oh, you have a yeast infection in my butt, a yeast infection in my butt. Now, a yeast infection in your vagina is one thing, but a yeast infection in I did not know that you can get a yeast infection in your butt. He told me that women, when we get the rashes under our breasts, under our arm, like in any crease, that's a yeast infection. I always attributed a yeast infection to your coochie. Like I didn't know that it was like you could have a yeast, the thrush that babies get, that's yeast. Listen, I know there's going to be somebody in the comments that say, you didn't know that? No. I didn't. And I did a poll on my Instagram and 90% of them people did not know that you can get a yeast infection in your butt either. So this video is for people who are having some itchy in your butt and you don't know what's going on. Maybe you think you didn't wipe good enough. Maybe you think your personal hygiene is suffering. Perhaps you have an over buildup of candida. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Candida, which is, I believe, the technical term for yeast, in your gut. And so it's eventually it has to come out. And so I already don't eat a lot of sugar, but clearly I got to even back up on the sugar that I am currently eating. You guys, our bodies are so complex. Like everything is a journey. So this was like days of like agony and like, Jesus, if your butt is not itching, you have nothing to complain about. Like, I would not wish this on. So, I hope this video has helped you. I hope it landed on your timeline in your time of need. If you're experiencing this, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to send me a message. You can comment below. You can send me a DM. I am so open to talk about this. I have a whole video on my YouTube channel talking about why my vagina burns after I had sex. I had to go through that journey, learn what was going on down there. Yo, this is so if you have your vagina burns after you have sex or after you eat different foods, I have a video about that on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Angel Richardson, and type in vagina, Angel Richardson. I'm going to come up. So If you have butt itch, don't be embarrassed, because everybody has an itch. Just like everybody's just not going to talk about it. And that's okay. That's okay. But I hope this video helped you. I hope it served as an informational piece. Or if you didn't know that you can get a yeast infection in your butt, I really hope that this was like helpful to you, because I didn't know. I did not know. So now we all know. For those who didn't know, like I said, I know it's going to be people in the comments that you didn't know. No, no. It's a lot of people that don't know. So we don't know everything, and that's okay. So I love y'all. I hope that you're not itching, and I hope that you guys are all like happy and not living by any excuses, especially if you ain't got jock itch or butt itch or coochie itch or any itch. If you're healthy, go get up and do so. If you're healthy, if you're not in any pain right now, go do 10 push-ups. Go do 10 freaking push-ups. Just out of gratitude that you have full mobility of your body and you are not in any pain. Because let me tell you something, when I was laying down with a booty itch last week, child, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to work out more. I'm going to do this. I mean, I was giving God all the things that I was going to do when I got better. And guess what? I got up this morning feeling so much better, and I got on my shit. Like, when you don't appreciate your health until it's gone, girl, you don't appreciate going to sit down to pee and nothing is like feeling like fire is going on down there until fire starts going on down there. So if you don't have any ailments and like physical pain, like, be grateful. Get up and go move your body. Like I said, go do 10 push-ups just because you can. Just because you can. Just for the mere fact that you can. Bye, y'all.